Unit 2, International Marketing. Recording 2.1.
How can a company prepare itself to market its goods or services internationally?
Once having made the decision to market a company's goods internationally, there are a series of stages or steps which most marketing companies would approach it. Firstly, they'd look very carefully at the marketplace itself and whether it really is an attractive marketplace or not. And by that means, does the market play to your strengths? Does it have a need for something that you have or that you can have access to creating and delivering? And this question about the need is very important. Is there a real need? And that can be a conscious need or an unconscious need. The next question they ask after that is, what is the profile of the buyer? That means who would buy it? And there may be several different profiles. And surprising to say that most of the blue chip successful companies in the world today, most of them don't actually know who their customers are. They've got their names and addresses, they've got their buying details, but they actually haven't made sense of the profiles that they hold on the database to build segments of customers, to help to profile and then to tailor the proposition for those particular customers. So the second big question is, who would buy it? Next question would be, can they pay for it? Do they have the income level, or do the companies have access to foreign exchange? Can they actually pay for it is a real question in overseas markets. Another question to ask as you move into an overseas market is, can you beat competition? That means competition that exists right now or competition that will be attracted into the marketplace as soon as competitors observe that you've got a market growing. Next question would be, do you need a local partner? And in many overseas markets, local partners are absolutely crucial. And a few other questions to add are, how easy is it to trade there? Are there taxes, are there barriers, are there borders, are there customs complications? Some countries do have it, and this may just make it too complicated for both the logistics, the delivery, and the execution of the products and services. And lastly, the specifics of the marketplace. Are there any idiosyncrasies within the marketplace? Are there any unusual cultural characteristics we need to be particularly aware of? Is there a particular type of color or language or gesture that is not acceptable in that marketplace?
Recording 2.2.
What typical problems can companies face in international marketing?
International marketing has a lot of challenges which domestic marketing obviously doesn't have. The typical areas or challenges that emerge are in the areas of language, literacy, colour, gestures, culture, media availability, legal restrictions, and so on. Just to take a few of these, consider language. Even the use of numbers within the same language have completely different meanings. For example, if you take the word trillion, in France and the USA, trillion means 1 followed by 12 zeros, whereas in Britain and Germany, trillion means 1 followed by 18 zeros. Now that's a huge difference if you're negotiating a financial contract around anything to do with trillions. Classic example of the difference in language.
Recording 2.3.
Okay, thanks for coming along this morning. As I said in my email, the purpose of the meeting this morning is for us to brainstorm ideas, promotional activities that we're going to carry out to make sure that the launch of the Business Solutions website is a success from the start. I'm going to open it up to you to come up with the ideas that you've formulated over the past couple of weeks. Anything goes. We've got no budget at the moment, but fire away.
Oh, great. No budget constraints.
That's great. Television and radio.
Whoa, starting big.
Excellent.
Well, we haven't got a budget. I think we'd reach a wide audience, something like that. And we could focus on some of the big sort of business, financial, network television if we want to reach a global market. If that's what we're working to do and extend into all areas, I think.
Yeah, that's been quite successful for some of the banks and stuff, hasn't it?
That's right.
Yeah.
But definitely focused advertising.
on specific networks that would reach the, where the businessmen are watching
Yeah.
network television.
Yeah.
Well, I've been working more on much cheaper solutions than that, just in case there are budget problems. I thought we could do some effective online promotion, which is actually very cheap, and I think we should aim to do anyway. Direct mailing, but also register the site effectively with search engines, so anybody who goes onto the internet and is looking for business solutions would come up with our website.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
we should definitely do some of that.
absolutely. Yeah.
What about press advertising, traditional newspapers, business magazines,
Yes.
journals?
Yeah, great. I mean, we've done that very effectively in the
Yeah, we've
past.
got some good
Yeah.
response rates to the ads we've placed before. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and that would be something we could do not just once, but a kind of campaign of over a period of time.
Build it up.
Mhm.
Yeah. Teaser campaign. Okay.
Yeah.
Recording 2.4.
And then again, going back to cheaper solutions, we could use the contact base we've got, the market research we've been doing for this new website. We've got some very good contacts where I think we could send out glossy brochures, maybe a CD-ROM demonstration of the site to human resource managers, training managers.
That's a good idea.
Great.
So we've already got contacts with lots of those, and I'm sure
we
we
should
could.
exploit them.
Yeah, we could build that up
Yeah.
and direct mail them.
With information packs or
Yeah, I mean, we could do a big either a CD-ROM walkthrough with as part of a glossy brochure pack. That might be one way, and or information brochure if we didn't have so much money.
yeah.
Would it be worth it sponsoring some kind of an event? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Those big,
Inviting the real movers and shakers of our target customers, the ones we can count.
It'd be great to do a
Absolutely.
presentation, maybe on a boat going up the river or something.
Yeah.
Would be, get the press in.
Yeah.
That's a good idea,
Okay,
Courtney.
yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. Okay. What other areas of press advertising could we do, do you think? I mean, we've done billboard advertising before, but
Billboards, what about that?
I don't know.
I hadn't thought of that for this. But
Yeah. I don't know what the costs are related to that. I think we'd have to look at that. Underground, airports,
yeah.
maybe some of that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to wrap the meeting up now. We've come up with some really good ideas. We've got TV, radio advertising. Obviously, that's going to be dependent on the budget we're actually set at the end of the day. Online promotion, which is cheaper, but obviously we've got to certainly have some degree of online promotion. Press advertising, business journals, billboards, maybe, depending on the budget again. The contacts with the human resources departments, definitely. I mean, that's an area that we've really got to explore. And certainly a sponsorship of a major event to tie into the launch would be a great idea.
Okay, so when will we meet next?
I think we're scheduled for 3 weeks' time.
yeah, that's right.
By which time we'll have more of an idea of the sort of budget that we'll be working with.
Okay.
Should we cost some of these things and see?
Yeah.
So that
I've
we
got
can-
some research I can look at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pull out.
Right, we'll bring that to the next meeting.
Great.
then. Great.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Recording 2.5.
Good morning, Mr. Gonzalez.
Good morning.
It's been a very good year for your company, hasn't it?
Yes, an excellent performance. Our turnover was over 150 million euros, up 15%. And our gross profit, round about 18.5 million. Very satisfying. And of course, our main product, Thumo, has done exceptionally well.
Yes, it's certainly been a winner in Europe. How about the rest of the world? Any plans?
Yes, of course. We would like to build on our success in Europe and market the brand internationally. Obviously, Spanish-speaking countries would be good markets to break into, like Argentina, Mexico. They would provide the base for us to develop a global brand.
At present, you market Thumo as a Spanish drink. It's got a strong Spanish image. Would you need to adapt the product for the global market?
Well, we haven't decided yet, but obviously it's got to have a wide international appeal. Also, of course, as Thumo is almost unknown outside Europe, a marketing campaign would have to raise awareness of the Thumo brand. So it would have to be a very imaginative campaign with a standardized advertising theme.
Interesting. Tell us a little about the competition. Who are your competitors?
Well, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Heinz. They're all trying to take the market share from us, but we have a big advantage.
Yes?
Thumo's got a secret ingredient called Herbora. It's made from the roots of rare African plants, and it gives the drink its unique taste.
Really?
Herbora's the key to Thumo's popularity and its thirst-quenching ability. But Thumo has other qualities. People's bodies can absorb Thumo faster than water and other soft drinks. Scientific studies have proved that. And it contains things like caffeine, a small amount, loads of vitamins, and glucose.
Thanks very much, Senor Gonzalez, for giving up your time to talk to us today.